Dear students, please open your textbook before you start listening. Underline important lines and mark difficult words. Happy listening and happy learning by Rana Admane. Thank you. Page number 53. Pure metal from the electrolyte is deposited on the cathode. The soluble impurities go into the solution, whereas the insoluble impurities settle down at the bottom of the anode and are known as anode mud. Now questions. Question number 1. Define the following terms. A. Mineral. B. Ore. C. Gangue. Question number 2. Name two metals which are found in nature in the free state. Question number 3. What chemical process is used for obtaining a metal from its oxides? 3.5. Corrosion. You have learned the following about corrosion in chapter 1. Point 1. Silver article become black after some time when exposed to air. This is because it reacts with sulfur in the air to form a coating of silver sulfide. Point 2. Copper reacts with moist carbon dioxide in the air and slowly loses its shiny brown surface and gains a green coat. This green substance is basic copper carbonate. Question 3. Iron when exposed to moist air for a long time acquires a coating of a brown flaky substance called rust. Let us find out the condition under which iron rusts. Activity 3.14. Please go through the figure shown on page number 53. Take 3 test tubes and place clean iron nails in each of them. Second, label these test tubes A, B and C. Pour some water in test tube A and cork it. Next, pour boiled distilled water in test tube B. Add about 1 ml of oil and cork it. The oil will float on water and prevent the air from dissolving in the water. Next, put some anhydrous calcium chloride in test tube C and cork it. Anhydrous calcium chloride will absorb the moisture, if any, from the air. Leave these test tubes for a few days and then observe. You will observe that iron nails rust in test tube A, but they do not rust in test tube B and C. In the test tube A, the nails are exposed to both air and water. In the test tube B, the nails are exposed to only water, and the nails in test tube C are exposed to dry air. What does this tell us about the conditions under which iron article rusts? Page number 54, 3.5.1. Prevention of corrosion. The rusting of iron can be prevented by painting, oiling, greasing, galvanizing, chrome plating, anodizing, or making alloys. Galvanization is a method of protecting steel and iron from rusting by coating them with a thin layer of zinc. The galvanized article is protected against rusting even if the zinc coating is broken. Can you reason this out? Alloying is a very good method of improving the properties of a metal. We can get the desired properties by this method. For example, iron is the most widely used metal, but it is never used in its pure state. This is because pure iron is very soft and stretches easily when hot. But if it is mixed with a small amount of carbon, about 0.05%, it becomes hard and strong. When iron is mixed with nickel and chromium, we get stainless steel, which is hard and does not rust. Thus, if iron is mixed with some other substance, its properties change. In fact, the properties of any metal can be changed if it is mixed with some other substances. The substance added may be a metal or non-metal. An alloy is a homogeneous mixture of two or more metal, or a metal and a non-metal. It is prepared by first melting the primary metal and then dissolving the other element in it in definite proportions. It is then cooled to room temperature. Now the column, do you know? Pure gold, known as 24 karat gold, is very soft. It is therefore not suitable for making jewelry. It is alloyed with either silver or copper to make it hard. Generally in India, 22 karat gold is used for making ornaments. It means that 22 parts of pure gold is alloyed with 2 parts of either copper or silver. If one of the metal is mercury, then the alloy is known as an amalgam. The electrical conductivity and melting point of an alloy is less than that of pure metals. For example, brass, an alloy of copper and zinc, Cu and Zn, and bronze, an alloy of copper and tin, Cu and Sn, are not good conductor of electricity, whereas copper is used for making electrical circuits. Solder, an alloy of lead and tin, Pb and Sn, has a low melting point and is used for welding electrical wires together. Now the column More to Know. The wonder of ancient Indian metallurgy. The iron pillar near the Qutub Minar in Delhi was built more than 16 years ago by the iron workers of India. They had developed a process which prevented iron from rusting. For its quality of rust resistance, it has been examined by scientists from all parts of the world. The iron pillar is 8 meters high and weighs 6 tons, 6,000 kgs. Page number 55. Questions. Metallic oxides of zinc, magnesium and copper were heated with the following metals. A table is shown with the heading Metal, Zinc, Magnesium, Copper. Please fill it. Question number 2. In which cases will you find displacement reactions taking place? Now question number 2. Which metal do not corrode easily? Question number 3. What are alloys? What you have learnt in this chapter? Now we have the summary of this lesson. 1. Element can be classified as metals and non-metals. Second, metals are lustrous, malleable, ductile and are good conductor of heat and electricity. They are solid at room temperature except mercury, which is a liquid. Third, metals can form positive ion by losing electron to non-metal. Fourth, metal combine with oxygen to form basic oxides. Aluminium oxide and zinc oxide show the properties of both basic as well as acidic oxide. These oxides are known as amphoteric oxides. 5. Different metals have different reactivities with water and dilute acids. 6. A list of common metals arranged in order of their decreasing reactivity is known as an activity series. 7. Metals have hydrogen in the activity series can displace hydrogen from dilute acids. 8. A more reactive metal displaces a less reactive metal from its salt solution. 9. Metals occur in nature as free element or in the form of their compound. 10. The extraction of metal from their ore and then refining them for use is known as metallurgy. 11. An alloy is a homogeneous mixture of two or more metal or a metal and a non-metal. 12. The surface of some metals such as iron is corroded when they are exposed to the moist air for a long period of time. This phenomena is known as corrosion. 13. Non-metals have properties opposite to that of metal. They are neither malleable nor ductile. They are bad conductor of heat and electricity except for graphite which conducts electricity. Thank you. Page number 56. Non-metals form negatively charged ions by gaining electrons when reacting with metals. Second, non-metals form oxides which are either acidic or neutral. Third, Non-metals do not displace hydrogen from dilute acids. They react with hydrogen to form hydrides. Exercises based on chapter 3. Question number 1. Which of the following pair will give you displacement reductions? A. NaCl solutions and copper metal. B. MgCl2 solution and aluminium metal. C. FeSO4 solution and silver metal. D. AgNO3 solution and copper metal. Question number 2. Which of the following methods is suitable for preventing an iron frying pan from rusting? A. Applying grease. B. Applying paint. C. Applying a coating of zinc. D. All of the above. Question number 3. An element reacts with oxygen to give a compound with a high melting point. This compound is also soluble in water. The element is likely to be A. Calcium. B. Carbon. C. Silicon. D. Iron. Question number 4. Food cans are coated with tin and not with zinc because A. Zinc is costlier than tin. B. Zinc has a higher melting point than tin. C. Zinc is more reactive than tin. D. Zinc is less reactive than tin. Question number 5. You are given a hammer, a battery, a bulb, wires and a switch. A. How would you use them to distinguish between samples of metals and non-metals? B. Assess the usefulness of these tests in distinguishing between metals and non-metals. Question number 6. What are amphoteric oxides? Give 2 examples of amphoteric oxides. Question number 7. Name 2 metals which will displace hydrogen from dilute acids and 2 metals which will not. Question number 8. In the electrolytic refining of a metal amp, what would you take as the anode, the cathode and the electrolyte? Question number 9. Pratyush took sulfur powder on a spatula and heated it. He collected the gas evolved by inverting a test tube over it as shown in figure below. A. What will be the action of gas on 1. Dry litmus paper. 2. Moist litmus paper. B. Write a balanced chemical equation for the reaction taking place. Question number 10. State 2 ways to prevent the rusting of iron. Page number 57. Question number 8. In the electrolytic refining of a metal amp, what would you take as the anode, the cathode and the electrolyte? Question number 9. Pratyush took sulfur powder on a spatula and heated it. He collected the gas evolved by inverting a test tube over it, as shown in figure below. A. What will be the action of gas on 1. Dry litmus paper. 2. Moist litmus paper. B. Write a balanced chemical equation for the reaction taking place. Question number 10. State 2 ways to prevent the rusting of iron. Question number 11. What type of oxides are formed when non-metals combine with oxygen? Question number 2. Give reasons. A. Platinum, gold and silver are used to make jewelry. B. Sodium, potassium and lithium are stored under oil. C. Aluminium is a highly reactive metal, yet it is used to make utensils for cooking. D. Carbonate and sulfide ore are usually converted into oxides during the process of extraction. Question number 13. You must have seen tarnished copper vessels being cleaned with lemon or tamarind juice. Explain why these sour substances are effective in cleaning the vessels. Question number 14. Differentiate between metal and non-metal on the basis of their chemical properties. Question number 15. A man went door to door posing as a goldsmith. He promised to bring back the glitter of old and dull gold ornaments. An unsuspecting lady gave a set of gold bangles to him, which he dipped in a particular solution. The bangles sparkled like new, but their weight was reduced drastically. The lady was upset, but after a futile argument, the man beat a hasty retreat. Can you play the detective to find out the nature of the solution he had used? Question number 16. Give reason why copper is used to make hot water tank and not steel, an alloy or iron. Thank you. Thank you, students. Please listen twice for better understanding. Hope you like the video and subscribe for upcoming videos.